What's up and welcome to Caleb Smith TV. This is your friend Caleb Smith bringing you a brand new live stream. This live stream is brought to you by the GUG team, MLC, Martian Lawyers Club. So thank you very much to Martian Lawyers Club for sponsoring today's live stream. What's up, Toast King Forever? What's up, Sigmas? Toast King Forever says, what's up, Sigmas? Thank you guys very much for tuning in. We're going to be playing some more GUG game today because GUG received a new update. I'm super excited about it. Of course, even if the game didn't receive the update, I'd probably still play it anyway, but just makes things way more exciting whenever we get some fresh graphics here. I mean, look at that main menu. Main menu is looking way cooler than it did before. I noticed it as soon as I launched the game. I was like, wait, did the update go through? Because I saw the main menu. Look at that. Toast King Forever is in the chat as a lickitung. Gotta respect the lickitung walking around in the chat. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to Caleb Smith TV. Let's go ahead and get this party started. Real quick, if you notice, I do have a little save file right here that I could continue. Now, the problem with that save file is that yesterday it got broken. That's why we had to quit yesterday. I just kind of had to stop the stream because I didn't have enough time to go for another run, and we basically broke this run beneath the Grimvale canopy because one of our GUGs, the Jason Michael Kruger GUG that we created, literally broke the game by becoming the battle himself, and then we couldn't interact with the battle anymore from that point. So yeah, very funny little interaction right there. Very funny little interaction right there. I'm gonna make sure that the stream is looking good. And then we're gonna go ahead and start this new run. Something weird seems to be going on with my YouTube, and I'm going to try to make sure that that is not a common occurrence. And then we're really going to get this party started. Alright, let's do it. Let's go for the new game. There's no other options because our last save was broken. In the land of perpetual twilight, where even shadows cast shadows, the GUGs emerged from the pools of liquid dusk, their eyes sparkling with eons of untold stories. That's pretty cool, actually. GUGs emerge from the pools of liquid dust, their eyes sparkling with eons of untold stories. Like, I feel like that is a very normal GUG story right there. I feel like that is very normal than what we usually get. Usually we get some, like, dark stuff. Like, something crazy is happening, like the world is literally ending, and the GUGs are just now being born or something like that. Let's just go for the new game. This seems like a normal... The GUGs are spawning from the pool, which is usual because we use the amniotic pool to spawn our GUGs, so it makes a lot, that story that it just told makes a lot of sense. By the way, if you notice, the game generation should be a lot faster here. It should be a lot faster. If not a lot, then at least a little bit faster, because that was part of the update. They were aware of how long the load times were for starting a new run, and so they updated it, tried to fix that a little bit. And I did notice that it seems a little quicker. Definitely seems a little bit quicker. Looks like we're going to the Quiverquag Pits. That's where we're headed today, the Quiverquag Pits. Let's go ahead and transcend a GUG, transcend a basic GUG. Now, what kind of GUG are we going to be transcending? This is the part where I usually let my Mythians help me decide as to how we're going to transcend this GUG. All you have to do is help me come up with a word or phrase, or multiple words and phrases, and we can generate a GUG based on those words or phrases. And the GUG will have its very own unique appearance and abilities and stat points. So it's a really cool little mechanic we have here, the GUG generation. If anybody would like to help me make a GUG, or I can just try to make one myself, because I saw something in the Discord today. In the GUG Discord, there was somebody had sent a eggplant GUG. There was like a picture of an eggplant, but it was a GUG, and it was in the game itself. And that sounds very interesting. It looked very interesting, because you don't really see many things in GUG except for GUGs themselves. So seeing something in the game that technically wasn't a GUG, it was an eggplant, it kind of blew my mind. And I'm thinking about trying to capitalize on that, because I don't know if it's new, but the eggplant thing seems pretty new. First time I've ever seen an eggplant in GUG, so I'm going to try to simply make like an eggplant spawner, I guess, and see if we can make some eggplants ourselves. Right here live on Caleb Smith TV, we're transcending the eggplant spawner. Also, making GUGs should take a lot less time. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that was part of the update. I could be wrong about that. But basically anything to do with the load time should be quicker. It should be a lot quicker. If it has a load time, then the load should be quicker after this new update. Going for this GUG, it is taking a while to spawn, which surprises me, because not only do we have the faster spawn update, or the faster load update, but we also, this doesn't seem like a crazy GUG that we created. Like, I would have expected somebody else to create this GUG as well, but it seems that we are the very first to ever create the eggplant spawner GUG. So we're going to see what happens. It's taken a while. Oh, the transcendence failed. That will happen sometimes. That will happen sometimes, but it's okay. Whenever that happens, usually it's still loaded, just not for us. So if we try eggplant spawner again, then this time it should basically instantly spawn, right? Yep. There we go. Eggplant spawner. It is an error GUG. That is sad that it spawns as an error GUG. Sprelot. It's got 6 attack, 11 health. When it enters the battle, spawn an eggplant GUG with stats within the range given health. I'm sorry, I can't even read what I'm looking at. Spawn an eggplant GUG with stats within the given health and attack range. Okay, now I get it. That series of words was just throwing me for a loop. Spawn an eggplant GUG, which very well could be exactly what we want. A GUG that looks like an eggplant. And it's got stats within the given health and attack range, which I don't know what that means. Not sure what the given health and attack range would be. It doesn't really specify. What's up, Roxy? Yeah, I remember you. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day so far. We're just playing some GUG. Just playing some GUG for the night. Checking out this new update. We just made an error GUG, but it seems to have a pretty decent attack. We spawned the eggplant spawner GUG, hoping to have this kind of attack, so we're going to go test the attack now. See what we get here. Floor Smear, going against an enemy Floor Smear with a cooldown attack. It creates a pool of sticky sludge on floor, slowing all other GUGs for 1 round. Okay, maybe we can send in Sprelot and create an eggplant. Enter eggplant's attack, 1 to 5. We get to choose eggplant's attack? Yes, sir. Okay, we get to choose eggplant's attack. What the heck? Of course we're going to maximize it and go for 5. We want 5 attack. We get to choose Eggplant's health, 5 to 10. We're going to go for 10 health. Why not? Let's go ahead and spawn a 5/10 Eggplant GUG. Aw, man, it doesn't look like an eggplant. What? The whole point of spawning the Eggplant GUG was so that it would perhaps look like an eggplant. Apparently that didn't work, guys. I guess we'll just... At least we have the eggplant. It doesn't look like an eggplant, but at least we have it. Right? So I guess we'll just let the eggplant fight Floorschmier. And see how that works. Alright, cool. And we generated GLUG. Did you guys see that, by the way? So, the GLUG that we generated, actually, now, after the update, it moves towards our mouse. I will try it again here. We will retreat Sprelot. We'll generate some GLUG with Eggplant. Now, watch this. My mouse is towards the right of my screen. Oh, it automatically collected it for me. I didn't know it would do that. Okay. I'm going to retreat Eggplant GUG. I'm going to send in Sprelot. And we're going to create a new Eggplant. A new 5/10 Eggplant GUG right there. To kind of hold down the line. And I'll try to show you guys again about the new GLUG update. So, I got my mouse kind of away from all that GLUG. Whenever we move towards the GLUG, the GLUG moves towards us. Right? You guys see that? Whenever our mouse moves towards the GLUG will start moving towards us. It's pretty cool. That's part of the new update. Looks like we're going against a Rumarug, since dark spirits around its vicinity when it enters the battle. Surely we can kind of handle that GUG with our Eggplant GUG, right? I'll retreat Sprelot. And holding it down, we won the battle. I wasn't trying to win that quickly, but it's okay. At least we won. Alright. Oh, Ruxy, in case you didn't notice, you actually spawned as a little Pineco in the chat. You are a little Pineco walking around. Really cool. Ooh, we get to buy a GUG. There's also a GUG in the back line. We can buy a basic GUG or we can buy Gloop Yolk. Gloop Yolk's slippery consistency leaves a trail, hindering opposing GUG's movement for 1 round. I think hindering the opposing GUG's movement basically means we just reduce their attack. The basic GUG has a little bit more health than Gloop Yolk. I'm kind of thinking we go for the basic GUG, guys. I'll buy up a basic GUG. Welcome to the team. And then I'll buy some health for our new basic GUG. Nice. And since we really want to make sure that Sprelot survives, we'll use the remainder of our cash to buy some health for Sprelot. Cool. Because Sprelot is turning out to be a really good GUG so far. Our Eggplant Spawner GUG, going against a Gelnog, creates 2 more identical slimy GUGs with varying health and attack. 2 more identical slimy GUGs with varying health and attack. Well, that could be bad. I'm going to try to send in Sprelnot to kind of just handle the brunt attack from Gelnog. And then we are going to make a strong Eggplant GUG. There we go. And we're going to use that Eggplant GUG to kind of hold the front line and generate some GLUG for us. Slimy creature has spawned, dealing 3.5 damage to us. It's okay, maybe, because we can use Eggplant to fight Slimy creature. We can retreat Sprelot. And we can send in a basic GUG to fight the enemy basic GUG. That should be a nice battle right there. Okay. Now I'm going to replace our basic GUGs right there. I am going to retreat our eggplant. I'm going to send in Sprelot, and we are going to create a new eggplant. A new 510 eggplant. Hold on. Can I just choose whatever amount I want? If I go for 100,000 on the health, what happens? Oh! Oh no. He spawned with 3 health. It punished me for trying to basically cheat. Because it told me I can go up to 10 health. I tried to go up to 100,000 health, and then it sent me to 3 health. So I definitely should probably try not to do that anymore. Another Rumarug. We're just going to take out that Rumarug with Eggplant. And we probably win the battle right there. Once again, I was not trying to win the battle that fast, but that's just kind of how it happened. And now we get to go to the amniotic pool, which is good for us because we have a couple of basic GUGs that we need to transcend. Let's go ahead and transcend one. So, what are we thinking we're going to transcend this one into? I already tried Eggplant Space Spawner. There's got to be some other options. There's got to be some other options for spawning eggplants with our GUG. I didn't get a notification. Grr. Aw, man. I don't know. It's my stream's acting funny. Like, I can't see how many likes I have. I can see how many viewers I have, but I can't see how many likes I have on the stream. So the stream itself was just kind of acting funny today. I'm choosing to ignore it for now, I guess, and just have fun on GUG. Because as long as the stream is going through, then I'm happy. 5 likes. Oh, that's huge. Thank you guys for leaving a like on the live stream. I appreciate that. I have no idea why it's not showing me, but I guess that's just how that's going. Really appreciate the likes, guys. Hope you're enjoying the live stream so far. So, I tried to make an eggplant spawner GUG because I saw that GUG has a new eggplant graphic. I don't know if it's real, but I saw an image in the GUG Discord. And it had an eggplant graphic, and I really wanted to try to make a GUG that creates literal eggplants. Like, where you can actually see an eggplant in the game, instead of it just being a random GUG. But, sadly, we did not manage to do that. Kamikaze Resurrection GUG. Definitely should try that out. Kamikaze Resurrection. Uh-oh. Oh, I spelled resurrection wrong anyway. Oops, I accidentally just number locked. Let me unnumber lock. I did not mean to just number lock. I hope that that didn't mess it up. Let's see. I did spell it wrong the first time, I think. Can't fit it, but if we take out the space, then we can fit it. So I'm going to take out the space. That is how you spell resurrection, right? It's 2 R's. It looks right. Kamikaze Resurrection GUG. Let's go ahead and transcend. See what we get. Transcending the Kamikaze Resurrection GUG. Here we go. Glitterwhack. A Glitterwhack GUG. Let's see what he does whenever he fully generates. I don't want to get too attached to his current ability because it may change. Alright, Glitterwhack. 8 attack, 20 health. When this GUG is destroyed, this GUG resurrects with full health, exploding upon revival to deal massive damage. If that GUG works, that's a crazy GUG. If the ability actually works, then that's going to be insane. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to Caleb Smith TV. I hope that you're enjoying your stay to the live stream. If you make it to the end of the live stream, we will be having a boss battle where if you participate in the boss battle, you will get 200 honey. Honey that you can use in my avatar shop whenever I actually add one So you can go ahead and get a head start now by collecting honey. And by the way, you are also collecting honey just by watching the stream. You don't have to do anything to collect honey except for watch the stream. And if you want extra honey, then you can participate in chat by participating in the boss fights. You participate in the boss fights by participating in chat. Sorry. Got that a little backwards, but here we go. We're about to try Glitterwhack. Problem with Glitterwhack is we need him to die so that we can test his ability. But he has 20 health. He has 20 health combined with any adjacent slimes on the field for boosted stats? Oh my goodness. And then Gloopnado creates a swirling vortex of slime in the battlefield center. All GUGs on battlefield slide one space clockwise. Dang it. How does this work? Okay. Let's, I think I know what to do. Let's send in Glitterwhack so that he'll take damage. Now let's send in Sprelot so that he can create eggplants for us. We are going to create a 5/10 eggplant GUG. Spawn it right there in front of Gloopnado. And let's go for the battle. Oh my goodness. Okay. Spawned a couple of slimes or something right there in the center of the map, but they instantly died. Thank goodness for us. Okay. I'm gonna say let's retreat Sprelot. And we need Glitterwhack to take some damage here, so we're gonna let Glitterwhack take some damage. Nice. Here comes GUGalump. GUGalump, creating a confusing mob of Giggles and GUGs. What the heck? He's a 5/8 GUG. He creates a mob of Giggles and GUGs. Whatever the heck that means. We're gonna go ahead and try to throw hands with him, I guess. Let's retreat Eggplant, send in Sprelot. Create a 5/10 Eggplant creature. Nice. Now let's let Glitterwhack take some damage here. Sweet. Glitterwhack is at 10 health. Not bad. Now it appears that we can actually retreat Sprelot. Probably leave our other GUGs in the fight so they can generate some cash. And the cash move towards our mouse. You gotta love that. Alright. Now, I guess let's let Eggplant fight Gloopnado. Why not? Gloopnado's tried to spawn some more slimes. Didn't really hurt us. And sweet. It did move around our GUGs a little bit, so that was interesting. We've got 64 glug now. Time to move on. We're going to the shop. Guess we better buy a new GUG while we have a chance. What kind of GUG is this? Engulf the opposing GUG in a sticky slime, reducing its attack by 2. I mean, honestly, Slimus does not seem like a bad GUG. Let's go ahead and pick up a Slimus. And we can pick up some health. I guess Sprelot should be the one to get the health. Sprelot's like our most important GUG, and then Slimus, secondly, can get some health, and then that's all of our cash. Nice. Kind of balanced right there. Kind of feels balanced. Like, we weren't able to buy everything from the shop, but we did buy mostly everything from the shop. Now it seems we're moving on to the Scrapdross Heap. Mountain of discarded metallic parts forming bridges and caves. Quite interesting. Okay. Let's go to the Scrapdross Heap. But before that, we go to the Amniotic Pool. And luckily, we do have a basic GUG that we can transcend. What kind of GUG are we going to transcend this time? We did a Eggplant Spawner GUG. We've done a Kamikaze Resurrection GUG. What else are we going to do? Yo, Joe, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Hope you're having a good night so far. We're making some GUGs. You want to help me make a GUG real quick, bro? We've, like I said, we made an Eggplant Spawner GUG. We made a Kamikaze Resurrection GUG. There's so many options. Literally endless, infinite options of GUGs that we can create. Your boy watching on the PC. Let's go, man. Let's go. Spawning in as a Charizard. If we can hurry up and get this run done, we can move on into a boss battle. We could definitely move on into a boss battle. Now, I don't want to rush the run because no telling what that might do. We could just run right into a wall and then lose. Galactic Tetanus. What the heck? Galactic Tetanus. That sounds insane. Galactic Tetanus. Alright. Or did you mean Galactic Titanus? And did it autocorrect into tetanus? I feel like I feel like Joey would be the type to say Galactic Titanus. But tetanus sounds cool too. Like just giving. Imagine like somehow we create a GUG that gives the galaxy tetanus. And then the tetanus hit, like, it damages the enemy GUGs. That would be pretty interesting. Let's just do it. Let's do Galactic Tetanus. Transcend. I'm just doing it word for word. Letter for what Joey said. Let's do it. We are transcending the Galactic Tetanus GUG. Its name is Tetanuculus. Tetanuculus. 5 attacks, 7 health. The stats aren't that good, but it'll get better because we've been training up this GUG for a little while now. Attacking GUG contracts Galactic Tetanus, causing poison damage over time. Oh my gosh. I told you. I told you that Galactic Tetanus could be a good GUG. That was a good suggestion, Joe. Thank you for the suggestion. Now we have a Tetanuculus GUG. Let's go onward and try to give some enemy GUGs this Galactic Tetanus. Got a basic GUG on the enemy side. Let's send in Sprelot and create a 5/10 eggplant. There we go. We'll move the eggplant in front of the basic enemy GUG. And let's go for it. Okay. Now we will retreat Sprelot. And we will see what we have here. Let's see what enemies they send out. We gotta know what enemies we're going against. Ooh! Spooky Toplasm. Spookectoplasm? How do you pronounce that? Spookectoplasm. When this enters the battle, create a twisty maze of pumpkin vines on the battlefield. It's a 2/7 pumpkin GUG. My fault. Is it broken? Can we get a Cthulhu next? I meant what you said. Did you really mean Galactic Titanus? I knew it, Joey. I knew it. I knew it, dude. I know you, bro. You're one of my best boys. I knew what you meant, bro. I just did what you accidentally didn't mean to do because it sounded even crazier. I do know you well, bro. So, dude, the spooky ectoplasm GUG sounds crazy, but it's not very powerful, hopefully. By the way, I'm definitely going to try the Cthulhu GUG. I definitely want to try the Cthulhu GUG. Tetanuculus is not broken. I just have not used him yet. So if you want to see Tetanuculus fight, then I guess now's a good time. Well, he's broken in the sense of he's strong. He's actually really strong. Tetanuculus is really strong as long as he works. The problem is he's so strong that these enemy GUGs are so weak that I don't even want to waste time sending in Tetanuculus. Like, the enemy GUGs are literally so weak compared to Tetanuculus. I'm just going to create a 5/10 eggplant GUG and put him in front of Spookectoplasm, or however you say that. And I'm going to let the eggplants kind of fight it out. We have an eggplant army. Welcome to the eggplant army. Okay. Let me think. Yeah, Titanuculus literally one-shots everything. Doesn't matter if he's getting attacked or not. You guys want to test his ability? Let's send in an eggplant right here in front of Mesogu. And let's send in Titanuculus. Here we go, Joe. Here's your GUG. We're going to put Titanuculus in front of Spooky Toplasm. And this should basically mean that Tetanus is going to completely destroy him right here, right? No, Tetanus is just going to one-shot everything in front of him. That's basically how that's going to roll. Titanuculus is just going to one-shot everything that stands in his way. Therefore, we are never going to get a chance to test his ability. I'm going to replace Titanuculus with Glittiwhack. And then Eggplant can fight Mesogu, and this Eggplant can fight Spookectoplasm. Dang, man, Titanuculus turned out to be... Oh, what just happened? All of our attacks got lowered. Holy moly, this just changed up the game a little bit. All of our attacks indeed just got lowered a bit. Okay. We're gonna let Glittiwhack take some damage there. We're gonna send in Slimus. It makes his attack literally 0, so he doesn't matter. Spookectoplasm doesn't matter against Slimus. Get wrecked. It's kind of crazy how strong we are right now. Okay, looks like we can buy a new GUG. Or we can buy some stats. I'd probably say buy a new GUG. GUGzilla! GUGzilla! When this enters the battlefield, summon rubble on all empty spots on the battlefield. 8 attack, 9 health. GUGzilla! Oh crap, let's get it. Let's get the GUGzilla because it sounds so much like Gojira. Obviously. What the heck? Grab that up. Aviomech. What the heck? Why does that GUG look so cool, guys? His name's Aviomech. So he's like a... Dude, he's like a mechanical sky machine. He's like a mechanical flying machine. Aviomech. When this enters the battlefield, gain engines, fly over battlefield, repair self using scrap metal. What is this GUG? What is this enemy GUG? What the heck is this enemy GUG? Why does it look so cool? Why does it sound so cool? And why is its ability so cool? And pointy little dude for sure. Gain engines, fly over battlefield, repair self using scrap metal. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cool. Let's send in Glittiwhack to fight Aviomech, I guess. Even though Glittiwhack's gonna one-shot Aviomech, it's okay. And then we're gonna send in GUGzilla, because this should create a bunch of rubble spots. Okay, that didn't work. Oh well. At least he's strong. Whoa, Aviomech just increased his health. Aviomech actually increased its own health because of its engine's ability, so it actually does work. This is an insane GUG. Aviomech is an insane enemy GUG. I've never seen that. That has to be part of the new update. If that GUG has been in here the whole time, that's insane. I have an idea. We're gonna let Glittiwhack die. No, we're not gonna let Glittiwhack die. That seems like a bad idea. We're gonna send in Sprelot. We are going to create a 5-10 eggplant GUG to stand in front of that Aviomech. And let's see if the eggplant can fight Aviomech. Yes, it can. The eggplant managed to beat Aviomech. Now we're going against a Vothyeth. When this enters the battle, based on its theme, create a mysterious Garm on the battlefield. What the heck is a Garm? Does anybody know what a Garm is? What the heck is that? I do have an insane idea. I don't want to use Glittiwhack yet. It's kind of like an all-out offensive, like... I need like 3 enemy GUGs on the field before I'm going to want to use Glittiwhack. I say let's retreat Sprelot. Let's retreat GUGzilla. And let's send in Titanuculus. Because we're absolutely going to let Titanuculus put in some work on this Vothyeth. Let's see what happens. Boom. Instant death to the Votyeth whenever it tried to touch Tetannuculus. Alright, a bunch of enemy GUGs are about to spawn. I do have an idea. I do have some ideas. We're going to retreat. Let me think about it. We're going to leave Tetannuculus up there. We're going to retreat Eggplant GUG. And let's just see what they send out. I need information. Let's see what they send out. Kragrime, Caliburgan, and Mesogu. Convert all nearby battlefield spaces into Kragmontite. And then Caliburgan chaotically transformed the entire battlefield into a miniature metropolis. Oh my goodness, guys. They're going to try to break my game. Garm is the Norse version of Cerberus. Oh my goodness, what a big drop of information right there, Thrifty Fishing and Gaming. Like the dog that guards hell. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you for the information. The Norse version of Cerberus, that's crazy. I had no idea there was a Norse version of Cerberus. Like, in my opinion, the only thing the closest thing I could think of in Norse mythology to Cerberus would be Jormungandr. I didn't even know there was a Norse version of Cerberus. That is sick, man. That is actually sick. Thanks for the info right there. Your reward for that info is that you get to watch me test out Glittiwhack. We're going to test out Glittiwhack by replacing Tetannuculus. Actually, we're going to send in Glittiwhack right there, and then we're going to retreat Tetannuculus. And now, if I'm not mistaken, the battles start from left to right, correct? So, Kragrime is going to come in, kill our Glittiwhack, right? When our Glittiwhack gets destroyed, this GUG resurrects with full health, exploding upon revival to deal massive damage. Now, I don't know how massive that damage is. I don't know how many GUGs Glittiwhack is actually going to hit. This could be a very, very risky play that we are doing right now, but I want to test it out. In fact, to make it not so risky, I will send in Sprelot and create a 5/10 eggplant creature. There we go. Now, we still get to test it because the battle is going to happen from left to right. But if it doesn't go as planned, then we still have Sprelot and Eggplant kind of watching our backs. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Come on, Glittiwhack. Explode, Glittiwhack, explode! What happened? What just happened? Where's Glittiwhack? No! Glittiwhack, where are you, buddy? You didn't revive. You told me that you were going to revive. I waited this whole battle, this whole run in order to revive you. And then I finally get a chance to try it, and then you die on me. Homie just didn't want to revive, I guess. Dang it. It's okay, we have our eggplant creature holding it down. Let's retreat Sprelot, get that +2 attack on Sprelot. Alright. 36 Glug. Or GUG Nectar. Alright, let's move on. Slime Kingdom. A land of only yellow slime. I don't know why I act so surprised about that every time I read it. It's the same thing every time. And every time I'm just like, a land of only yellow slime. Wow. Read it like at least 10 times. We're getting straight into the Slime Kingdom, but first we have to take a visit to the Amniotic Pool. You know, GUGzilla's ability didn't work at all. I think, and he's our weakest GUG, so I think transcending GUGzilla makes a lot of sense. You have any ideas for us, Thrifty Fishing Gaming? What kind of GUG should we create now? What kind of GUG should we transcend? There are 9+ new GUGs, as far as I'm aware. I have no idea what 9 new GUGs even means, but that's what we have. Wasp themed. Ain't first your last GUG? Oh, that sounds cool. We got a couple of cool options here, but the wasp themed GUG sounds like my kind of tea. Definitely sounds like my kind of tea. Thrifty Fishing likes Tevins. I do like Tevins as well, because it ain't first, you're last. I think that we'll probably have plenty of time to test out wasp-themed GUGs. Especially because I am a fan of insects. In case you guys didn't realize, I am a fan of insects and things like bees and drones and wasps. Even though I don't really like wasps too much, because wasps are aggressive towards honeybees, and honeybees are some of my favorite bees. And so, you know, wasps are a little bit mean, but I still like wasps. I feel like all insect life should be respected, even including wasps. So, I guess I'll try the ain't first your last GUG. Ain't first your last. Oh, I was really trying to do it with all the spaces, but I think we can do it with no spaces. Ain't first your last. Yeah, we get to perfectly fit it with no spaces. Ain't first your last GUG. And trust me, Thrifty Fishin', we'll have plenty of time to make some wasp-themed GUGs. You're a beekeeper in real life? Dude, no way. You've got to be kidding me right now, because that's literally like a bit of a dream job that I have. Not even kidding. Like, trust me, I've thought about it. I've thought about it. I know that how hard that is, man. You have a really hard job. That's awesome. Because if I'm not mistaken, you have to go to college. I could be wrong about that. I'm sure that some places require you to go to college, some don't. But you have to go to college for beekeeping. And if not, you have to at least do some kind of studying and all of that good stuff that takes a good while. And then you have to go through the rigorous training of being a beekeeper, not to mention the suit that you have to wear. I imagine it gets so hot having to wear the beekeeping suit, but the beekeeping suit looks so cool, man. It looks so cool. I bet you look so cool out there. And what else? Oh, of course, the danger of bees themselves. Like, obviously honeybees aren't too dangerous, but there is still a tad bit dangerous. They can still sting you, even if it's not the worst even though it's not like a wasp sting or a hornet sting. They can still sting you, and you know, that can be a little bit stressful, I would imagine. So there's a lot that goes into beekeeping. I think it's very interesting, and I have a lot of respect for my beekeepers. I have a lot of respect for you, Thrifty Fishin'. You have a really cool job. I think it's awesome. It's actually one of the jobs that I wanted to be until I realized how hard it was. I literally was like, oh my goodness, I don't think I started early enough to be a beekeeper. Colleges offer courses for certification, but you can do a certification in a few weeks depending on where you are. I just do it as a hobby, but I go move wild swarms sometimes and stock new hives. That is so cool, man. Especially that you do it as a hobby, because that's honestly what I was thinking myself. I was like, I should really get into doing some kind of beekeeping, like very low-level beekeeping as a hobby. You know, maybe just making just small stuff, like making sure I'm planting specific flowers that honeybees like a lot. You know, starting small. But that's awesome, Thrifty Fishin'. Thank you for letting me know. I think that's really cool. Let's go ahead and make this ain't first your last GUG right here on Caleb Smith TV. No telling if this is the first ever ain't first your last GUG. Bit of a Ricky Bobby GUG here. I really hope that it names it Ricky Bobby. It named it Rascalassa. What the heck? Rascalassa? Okay, I can already tell this is going to be funny. Let's see what kind of GUG we get. Rascalassa. 12 attack, 17 health. When it enters the battle, if this GUG is the first to attack, gain 3 attack. If it is the last, gain 3 health. What the... How does that work, guys? I'm back from the last stream. I think the last stream at least. What's up, Robert Grams? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in. How are you doing? Hope you're having an excellent day so far. Well, night at this point, I guess. For me, it's definitely going towards the night time now. But either way, I hope it's going good for you. We just made this Rascalassa GUG. I have no idea if this GUG is going to actually work, because it says if it's the first to attack or if it's the last to attack, it gains stats. The problem is that's an enter the battle ability. Like, how is the ability going to track the attacks if there has been no attacks yet? Sometimes if it has an enter battle trigger that is dependent upon attack, it won't trigger until the second time you play it. Oh, I did not think about that. Definitely going to take that into consideration. And move on. We're going to the Slime Kingdom now. Slime racks? What the heck? These are funny looking GUGs. Why does this GUG look so different? A slime rack GUG. Create a defensive slime layer on 3 adjacent GUGs? Whoa, buddy. Don't make the enemy GUGs tanky. Please do not make the enemy GUGs tanky. Alright, let's make Rascalassa the first to attack. Ooh! He instantly got the 3 attack right there, guys. Did you see that, Thrifty Fishin'? Pyramid GUGs are really cool. Yeah, they are. And I still have yet to make one myself. Really cool. I just now realized that Pyramid GUGs often have something to do with, like, the number 3. Which makes a lot of sense. So Rascalassa actually did gain attack whenever I sent him into the battle. Let's check Slimus. Slimus didn't work because there's nobody in the battle, but it's okay. Slimus has a lot of health, so I think it's okay if he takes a hit or two. I definitely feel like Tetanuculus would have been a good GUG to send in right there. Flubblr. Flubblr creates a random amount of confusing slippery goo when it enters the battle. And at the end of the round, for every patch of goo, reduce attack of all GUGs by 1. Ooh, that could turn out bad for us. I wonder if it's based on position, like if he's the first GUG in attack order, when you play him, he just gets the bump. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, Thrifty. I was thinking if I send in Rascalassa first, maybe he'll just get that first buff. I suppose now I need to retreat Rascalassa. And I'll retreat Slimus? I have a bit of an idea here. I'll send in Tetanuculus because he has so much health. I'll send in Sprelot to create the eggplant. I will say Sprelot has been basically carrying me during this run because of the spawn eggplant ability. Being able to just create a 5/10 creature every other turn is actually really strong. Alright, we take down Flubblr. Our attack still seems to be intact, so that's good. I guess I'm going to retreat Tetanuculus. Still a really strong GUG. We haven't even gotten to use his poison ability because he basically one-shots everything. And I'm thinking about sending in Rascalassa. See if we can get that defense buff by making him attack last. Oh, he didn't get anything for that. That's strange. He didn't get anything for that one. Maybe I should have put him in the very last slot. Oh, I put him in the 3rd slot there. I probably should have put him in that very last slot on that last pedestal. That's my fault. Obviously, I wasn't thinking too hard, but we'll let him fight this one out, I guess. Sprelot just had his health reduced somehow. I don't know what caused that. That was interesting. We have a slime rack coming up. I'm gonna do something a little crazy here and retreat all of my GUGs, and I'm going to tank 3 damage from Slime Rack. because I have 18.5 health. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Now I'm going to send in Rascalassa. There we go. He got 3 attack and 3 health? He just got 3 attack and 3 health, guys. I guess because he's the first and last to attack. He gets both. No way. Rascalassa is turning out to be like a really good little GUG right there. Let's get ready for the Slugmuck coming soon. Create a slime puddle, reducing a target GUG's health by 3. Come on, Slugmuck. Let's send in Sprelot and create that 510 real quick. I believe in the 510. The 510 can deal with Slugmuck. Alright, let's see what happens here. Eggplant is just standing in front of Slugmuck. They're holding each other down. It's okay. Retreat Rascalassa. Slime Rack coming up. Man, we have a pretty strong little Eggplant sitting there. Retreat Sprelot. Let's just let the 2 Eggplants hold it down for us. Eggplant kills Slugmuck. Slugmuck kills Eggplant. Slime Rack and Eggplant are fighting each other. Eggplant's going to hold that down. Send in Sprelot to create another Eggplant, 510 Eggplant, because why not? Really strong to do that. And then we can move that Eggplant. We'll send in Rascalassa first. I believe that gave him his 3 attack. I want to say he definitely just gained 3 attack right there. We'll pick up the Glug as it comes out. We lost one of our Eggplants, but I think that's okay. We'll retreat Sprelot. We'll send in Tetanuculus most likely to fight Slime Shroom. Or actually, we'll retreat Rascalassa as well. Yeah, Eggplant versus Slime Shroom. Slime Shroom's going to spawn a new Slime Mushroom with half the stats of this GUG. Okay, we need to be ready for that then. I say we'll send in Slimus to get ready for that Slime Mushroom coming up. Tetanuculus will hold down Slimuctive. And let's see what everything does. Oh, he spawned the Slime Mushroom on the empty spot. What? Are you kidding me? You just happened to spawn the Slime Mushroom on the empty spot? That's fine. Retreat everything. Send in Rascalassa. Gain all those stats. Send in Sprelot. Create a 510. Let the 510 stand in front of Slime Mushroom. We got an Eggplant standing in front of the Mushroom. It's a little vegetable war happening. Alright. Very big hits coming from Raspalaska, or whatever the heck his name was. Let's continue. And as the world dimmed to a uniform blackness, the GUGs slithered back into their inky pools, leaving only a whispered memory. And with that, the demo comes to a close. Alright. And we get to see the new main menu looking sick. I really like the way the new main menu looks. Update's looking pretty cool so far. Let's go check the GUG Garden, see if there's anything new over here. It's taking a little while to load for some reason. Not sure why that might be. There we go. Alright. GUG Garden. We're here. Doesn't really seem like they updated the GUG Garden much yet. Is my number pad still working? That's a big question. Because I did accidentally press number lock earlier. Okay, it seems to be working. Sweet. Punchloid GUG. This is a GUG that we know well. From like our very first day of playing GUG, I believe. We made Punchloid. And Nova Burst GUG. Really cool GUG right there. And Slimo was an interesting GUG because it looks like a cat. It looks a lot like a cat. And it's like really the only GUG that I've seen that's like that. Glomphallus. Buff all allied GUGs by 100. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This one was one of the very first GUGs I've ever seen apparently. And it's so strong. Oh, GUG. I remember GUG. It destroys 3 GUGs on the battlefield. One of the very first GUGs we ever seen, and very, very strong GUG. Not many GUGs can compare to GUG. So my suggestion, or just a request I have for MLC, is to add like a search bar, perhaps. Some kind of search bar to the GUG Garden. And also like a scroll bar as well. So that I can kind of see the distance between the top of my GUG Garden and the very bottom of my GUG Garden. Just a couple of requests I have. A GUG Garden request I have for MLC. But, of course, take your time. Take your time. The game's looking great. We're loving it. Nico Sprinkle GUG. Look at this crazy looking GUG right here. Kimorama. Looks so unique and cool. And Mothralisk. I really like the way Mothralisk looks. Funny little Plague Nox GUG. Looking like some kind of old man. It's one of the few GUGs that actually has facial hair, which I think is pretty funny. We got the dubs. We got the dubs. You already know. So, how are we feeling, guys? We feeling like a boss battle? Now that I've completed... Oh, wait. Multikage. Why does that look like such a cool GUG? Multikage. Create multiple shadow clones that attack randomly for 1 to 3 turns. That was like the multi-shadow clone tech GUG that we created. Multi-shadow clone technique. A bit of a interesting GUG that we created. Here's Gutzerker. Guts the Berserker GUG. Very interesting GUG. Here is a Mythic Vader, I believe. I think this guy was named Mythic Vader, and it just called it Mythica Vader. Very interesting GUG right there. See what else we can find here. Here's a little Pyramid GUG, Pyramino. Interesting little guy. Here's the Poison Candy GUG that we created yesterday for the Halloween theme. Candy Viper. Very cool little GUG right there. Hold on, guys. Give me a second real quick. I'm taking a quick break. Oh, my number pad's locked, so the break doesn't even go through. Okay, let's see.
Go.
We're back, guys. Sorry about that small break. I do apologize. It looks like I'm going to be going to eat some food soon, so I am going to have to bring the stream to a close soon, but we're still going to do a boss fight first, so don't go anywhere. Please, guys, don't go anywhere. I need your help with the boss fight, and we still have a couple of more GUGs I wanted to look at. Like Aviomech, for example. What the heck? Wait, what the heck? I'm so confused. Guys, look at this. This is really weird. This is really weird. So if you look, like, there's a GUG in my GUG garden. At the very end of my GUG garden here, I'm finally at the end. There's a GUG here. It's just a GUG named GUG, right? It's a GUG named GUG, but it doesn't look like a GUG. But then whenever you look at it, it does look like a GUG. And it's just a basic GUG. What? You guys can see what I'm seeing, right? So weird. So weird. Just looking at, like, there's a GUG named GUG, and it's a basic GUG. What? Sorry, guys. I just noticed that. Or, sorry, you can't... Here. Here, now you can see what I'm seeing. A GUG named GUG. Like, I'm at the end of my GUG garden, right? And there's this GUG right here, like a white GUG with little yellow spores all over him, and he's named GUG, but then whenever you look at him, he's just a regular GUG. A regular 3/6 GUG. He's like in disguise. It's not a very good disguise, though. Super strange. Alright. So then, Aviomech was honestly the star of today's live stream, because can we talk about how insane this GUG looks? There's no... One of the developers made this GUG themselves. I refuse to believe otherwise. This GUG right here might actually be like a bug, because it's a GUG named GUG, and it's a basic GUG. I don't know. It's really funny looking. But can we just talk about Aviomech? Because this GUG is definitely not bugged. It seriously makes me wonder if one of the developers created this GUG themselves. Like, what? I'm serious. Because a lot of these GUGs are obviously AI generated, right? As far as appearance goes, as far as their ability goes, as far as their name goes. But this GUG is a little bit too perfect. This is one of the first times I've seen it. Like, the only GUG that looks more perfect than this, in my opinion, is Venezoth. My very own GUG. This is an insane looking GUG. All the mechanical appearances, features it has, like, it's got little windows on it. And, like, its eyes are actually windows. They kind of look like little monocles. It's got wings. It's got, like, this engine. It literally has an engine. Its main eyeball is an engine. Okay? The color scheme is perfect. Silver and gold for that steampunk color scheme. And then the wings to let you know that this bad boy is definitely flying. This bad boy is definitely in the air. This GUG looks too perfect. A little bit too perfect. And its name is literally perfect. Aviomech. The aviator, the mechanical aviator GUG. Aviomech. And the enter the battle ability. Gain engines. Fly over battlefield. Repair self using scrap metal. We saw this ability in action, and it actually worked. It repaired itself. It gave itself 5 health. It went from 7 health to 12 health by giving itself scrap metal. which is actually insane. On this little Aviomech GUG. I'm telling you, this GUG is a little bit too perfect. I feel like one of the developers made this GUG themselves. I know, that's probably wrong. I'm probably not right about that, but the GUG is too perfect. It's way too cool looking. I'm going to scroll all the way back up, and the only GUG that looks cooler than that Aviomech GUG is my own personal GUG, the first GUG I ever created. Named Venizoth right there. It's the only GUG that I've seen that really looks as cool, just because of how like perfect it is. Now, Tevin did mention Storm Dragon, and don't get me wrong, Storm Dragon Valdora does look pretty cool for a dragon themed GUG. I'm gonna try to find him here. Wherever he is. How far did we make it down before we made a Storm Dragon? I'm searching for that Valderon GUG. There he is. Valderon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Valderon definitely has to be at least in the top 5 coolest looking GUGs. Because it's got like, if you look, it's got the wings. It's got like a bit of a fish head kind of poking out of it. It's got like these tree branch features, but I would assume that that's also kind of like water splashing off of it. And then it's got this tail. If you look at the bottom of Valderon, it's got sort of this tail feature that is wrapping up under it, and it just gives it this very unique dragon look. Ignir is pretty cool too, but it just doesn't look as much like a dragon as Valderon does. But yeah, that Aviomech GUG, insane looking. Insane. The only thing I think that kind of rivals the theme has to be something like Storm Dragon Valdora or Venizoth. Because if we're going to be honest, Venizoth having its own little pet GUG right here is insane. Little pet GUG on Venizoth. Only GUG I've ever seen that has like its own separate GUG. It's insane. First GUG I ever created too. But yeah, the star of the show today had to have been Aviomech. Coolest GUG that I've seen today, or in the last couple of days at least. Definitely top 3 GUGs of all time. Enemy GUG, I have no idea how to create this bad boy. But that is going to go ahead and wrap up today's GUG gameplay. Now we're going to get ready to fight a boss in the chat. So go ahead and get ready, guys. We're going to go for a boss fight. Everybody in the chat, get ready. I'm going to go ahead and send out a message letting people know that boss fight is about to happen. Boss fight about to happen. Everybody get active. Everybody get active. We need active chatters. We need active chatters. Boss fight is about to happen. I am about to start the boss. Here we go. Let's go. Thrifty Fishin's here. That's going to be cool. I believe Tevin is still around. Should be at least. What's going on? Is the boss fight starting or not? Ah, yes, it is starting. We got 45 seconds to go. Follow my lead if you would like to join the boss battle. You have choices there. Ranger, Druid, Bard, Necromancer, Priest, Mage, or Warrior. I am going to join as a Bard this time. Oh, cool. Thrifty Fishin's joining as a Druid. Let's go. Thrifty's a druid. I'm gonna be a bard. Anybody else gonna join? We only got 10 more seconds. You better join now. I honestly expected that we'd have at least a couple of more fighters. But it looks like me and Thrifty Fishing are gonna have to solo this thing. I don't know if we can do it, Thrifty. Okay, good. It's gonna spawn some NPCs for us, so at least we have a chance. Fighting the Pumpkin King. Here we go. Looks like I have first turn. Oh, did Danny join? I don't think you made it in time, Danny. Dang it. Dang it, Danny. You were just like literally a couple of seconds too late, man. Dang it. Okay. I'm going to do laughter. I'm going to try the laughter skill. That's going to deal damage, and it's going to reduce his defenses. Cool. Ooh, that dealt a lot of damage. Why was that so cool? Why did that turn out to be kind of strong? The Blaziken bot is going to make a move himself. Not bad. Boss dealing 33 damage to 3 of our front line. Here comes Thrifty Fishing. He could do Bear, Rejuvenation, or Treant. Let's see what he does. He's going for a regular attack. Your skills will show up on the screen there. You can command Bear. You could go for a Rejuvenation or a Treant. But I think you'd have to summon the Treant on yourself, perhaps. Let's see what he did. I want to say that you turned into a bear, Thrifty Fishing. I want to say that you just turned into a bear, which probably just buffed your attack power by a lot. See what's going on now. Lombre just, like, buffed our team, I think. Looks like our whole team just received a nice buff. See what's going on next. Ooh, 13 damage on Spinda and myself. Here comes the NPC. Ooh, what's going on there? Rejuvenation. Looks like that NPC bot 2 is a druid as well. Here comes Zapdos. What kind of move is Zapdos going to use? Is that lightning? Zapdos casted lightning. Why is that perfectly on theme? Here goes the Spinda bot. See what kind of attack he uses. He's doing Song, I believe. It looks like he just casted a Song. Blaziken did not do anything. What the heck? What's going on there? Looks like it's about to be my turn. We're doing really good, though. It looks like our bots are pretty strong. They're pretty smart for some reason. It's like they know exactly what to do. 59 damage to the bot. I mean, to the boss. Oh my goodness. 59 damage to the boss is insane like that. Ode? Praise target by giving them a turn and 16% damage? Oh my goodness. I know what I'm about to do. Ode at my phone is being so slow. I'm gonna run out of time. Dang it. My phone. Look at that. I couldn't even type your name right, man. If you want to know what I was doing, I was trying to cast an ode on Thrifty Fishing Gaming to make him a lot stronger. I was trying to make you a lot stronger, Thrifty Fishing Gaming. My phone started doing that good old phone thing where, like, I type one letter per second. I'm only allowed to type in one letter per second. Jeez, man. Why is my phone so slow? Here we go. Thrifty Fishing's about to carry us, though. He's a lot better of a fighter than I am. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. It might be a random attack. Dang it, I can't believe I messed up my attack. I'm such a lame-o. All I had to do was type in Thrifty Fishing's name and the word ode, basically. And I couldn't even get that right in the matter of 30 seconds. Thank you for that full heal, Lombre. Holy moly. And he's healing the rest of the team. What a turn. I think it's safe to say we're definitely going to complete this boss fight. 54 damage to the boss. Here comes NPC. Casting a nice little rejuvenation buff on the team. Feeling good about it. Here comes Big Zapdos bot. Let's see what he does. Ooh, I see what you were doing, Thrifty Fishin'. You were trying to cast Bear at the Pumpkin King. So the way Bear works, I think you actually, all you have to do is command Bear. I don't think you have to select a target with the bear, and it will literally transform you into a bear. I think that's, in fact, you're a bear right now, I believe. If you look at your little avatar there, I know it's so small, but if you look, you will see like a little bear claw right next to your character, Thrifty Fishin'. I believe that is letting you know that you are now a bear. Okay, here we go. You do have a song casted onto you. You look kind of strong. Oh yeah, you could cast Bear again. That should do a lot of damage. Or Tree Ant. Now, the Tree Ant you could cast at the target. A Tree Ant, I believe you could cast at one of us, perhaps? You could try casting a Tree Ant at me, and it should spawn a Tree Ant. Oh, no! No! Okay, you're good. You're good, Thrifty Fishin' Gaming. You just took 120 damage, but you're still alive. No! 13 damage. We need to heal Thrifty Fishin'. Okay, here we go. Here's my chance. Ode at... Why am I so bad at typing? Thrifty Fishin' Gaming. There we go. Don't play with me. I know I got it right that time. I'm casting Ode. Boom. Thrifty Fishin' Gaming. There you go. You get a second chance here. You get a second chance to cook. Let's see what he's got. You could heal. The Tree Ant is a little confusing. But I believe that you could cast a Tree Ant onto one of us, like one of our teammates, and that will make us stronger. It'll give us like a Tree Ant friend. Okay. You gave me a Tree Ant! Look, I have a little Tree Ant standing next to me now! Oh my goodness! It actually worked! I have a tiny little Tree Ant standing next to my character. No! Thrifty Fishin' just died from the DOT. Don't worry, Thrifty Fishin' Gaming. We're gonna slay this Pumpkin King in your honor. We will get vengeance for you, Thrifty Fishin' Gaming, I promise. Me and the Tree Ant that you summoned for me are going to get vengeance. By the way, you are still going to get rewards for participating in the boss battle. I do want to mention that. Even if you die, you are still going to get rewards. I'd say you fought nice and hard. You fought nice and hard, Thrifty Fishin' Gaming. You did great, especially with that last-minute Tree Ant cast. We should definitely be able to handle this boss without a doubt. What the heck? Why does it say Brad Danny's here? Am I seeing that right? I'm just now seeing that Brad Danny is here. Is it my turn? Oh, I just got a full heal somehow. It says Brad Danny's here, but he's not fighting. He's just here. We got him! Victory! Oh my goodness, what a good victory. You see that? It says Brad Danny's name is here, even though he's not actually here. And there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Check us out. Thank you for helping me with that, Thrifty Fishin' Gaming. I hope you had fun. I'm sorry you died. You did get rewards, though. You got plus 200 honey. Couldn't have done it without you. Really appreciate your help. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for trying to be there, Danny. I do appreciate that. I know you tried to show up last second, and you were just a couple of seconds late. Does kind of suck. But, heck yeah, guys. Nice boss battle. Thank you for being there for this stream, Thrifty Fishin' Gaming. It seriously means a lot to have one of the best GUG YouTubers just coming and chilling by my stream as if it's no big deal. It's awesome. I am preparing to bring the stream to a close now. So, I want to mention that today is Friday night, and usually on Friday nights I do a exclusive stream on my Patreon. I'll do some kind of Patreon exclusive stream every Friday night at around 8 p.m. where I just do something kind of different than my usual YouTube content. It's like usually for the last three Patreon streams, I basically tested some different meals. I tested a few different meals, and I also forced myself to eat a couple of like McDonald's sauces and Wendy's sauces that I didn't like, and Burger King stuff. I did some McDonald's stuff, Wendy's stuff, Burger King stuff, forcing myself to eat some stuff that I didn't like for you guys' entertainment right there exclusively on my Patreon, which is pretty funny. But I decided, alright, I'm not going to keep forcing myself to eat foods that I don't like for other people's entertainment. I'm going to try something else. So I was planning, I'm kind of planning on, I'm sorting things out at what I'm going to do. But basically, today's Patreon stream has been postponed until Monday night. Like I said, usually I do it every Friday night at around 8 p.m., sometimes 7 p.m., but usually 8. And today, I've just been planning and thinking and this and that, and I decided, alright, I know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to postpone it until Monday night. Just a little different this week. So today's Patreon stream has been postponed until Monday night, 8 p.m. Monday night, just to make things a little easier on myself, and then we're going to start doing things at the regular schedule after that. Just had to let you guys know, a little bit of an announcement right there. Because like I said, usually I'd be doing the Patreon stream right now, but obviously I'm not. So thank you guys very much for tuning in to Caleb Smith TV. I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream as much as I did making it for you guys. Thank you to Martian Lawyers Club for sponsoring today's live stream. It does mean a lot to me and all of my fellow Mythians. Thank you to all my fellow Mythians. I hope everybody's having an excellent week. I hope everybody had an excellent week coming into the weekend. I hope you guys have some cool plans, and at the very least have a great week, a great weekend ahead of you, and a great week as well after that. You know what I'm going to be doing. You know where to catch me tomorrow. You can catch me right here at Caleb Smith TV with another GUG live stream. Until then, guys, oh yeah, tomorrow's also Swords and Saturdays. I almost forgot about that. Tomorrow is Swords and Saturdays, so we're going to be doing GUG tomorrow and Swords and Sandals tomorrow, as per usual. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for tuning in to Caleb Smith TV. This has been your friend Caleb Smith, signing out.